Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Steffi using Carter as blackmail for a one-night stand with Daphne? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Daphne Rose will begin her attempts to woo Carter Walton the week of, but how successful will this strategy be? Daphne isn't afraid to pursue Carter, and might end up sleeping with him in the future. Carter might give in and have a one-night affair with Daphne if she is as alluring as she believes herself to be. Naturally, if Carter acknowledges his mistake, and yet want to keep his connection with Hope Logan intact, he may experience terrified regret. This might provide Steffi Forrester with the leverage she needs to reverse the situation surrounding the LLC takeover. Eventually, Steffi might admit that Daphne is her Forrester plant and clarify that everything has been part of a larger plot. Maybe if Carter doesn't give up his Forrester authority, Steffi will blackmail him about his affair with Daphne and promise to tell Hope about it. Carter can become even more determined to hold on to Hope after realizing that Daphne's interest in him is phony. Furthermore, after making Hope so many lofty vows of love and dedication, Carter won't want to hurt her. In the end, Carter may determine that filing the appropriate LLC papers and returning control of the business to the Forresters is the wisest course of action. Carter might act as though he just realized it was the correct thing to do, but that could leave Hope wondering why he changed his mind so quickly. But if Forrester control was restored, there's no assurance Steffi would remain silent. By ultimately telling Hope the whole unpleasant situation, Steffi could break their agreement and still get her revenge. In any event, viewers can anticipate some surprises regarding Hope and Carter's relationship in the upcoming months. Significant issues are developing as a result of Steffi and Daphne's collaboration, which may have an impact on Carter and Hope's future together. The brave and the lovely. According to spoilers, Hope and Carter may eventually part ways. Will Taylor exchange broken heart syndrome for a true broken heart once more? Despite our best efforts to avoid it, we find ourselves caught up in the same old triangle on The Bold and the Beautiful. The audience begged the producers not to throw us on the Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, and Taylor merry-go-round once more when they brought back Dr. Taylor Hayes, but obviously they didn't listen. For the millionth time we are here. In summary, Brooke has become the CEO of the company that Eric Forrester founded with his own hands after the Forresters were fired. She claims to have every intention of trying to reclaim the business for Ridge and his family, but he doesn't believe her. Like the straw that broke the camel's back, this treachery is excessive. Ridge is more concerned with the fact that Brooke left the company than he is with her goals. As a result, Ridge returned to his family's estate, and within hours, he was holding Taylor, his ex-wife and sometime soulmate. In just a few days, he is preparing for their future together by relocating her to the mansion while they secure a beach property. Ridge's eyes convey a different message. He misses Brooke, but he loves Taylor and the loyalty and stability she provides. Thinking she was dying, Taylor sailed back into town. She was relieved to learn that broken heart syndrome was the true cause of her heart failure. She joyfully declared her independence after undergoing some therapeutic therapy that strengthened her friendship with Ridge. She repeatedly assured us that she didn't require a man to be content, but as soon as Ridge ran back, she embraced him with open arms. This world-famous psychotherapist must consider this to be the ultimate comeback. To have such great faith in Ridge, even if you know from experience that this is precisely his habit. Leaving her for another opportunity with his Logan is the second element of his pattern. Why is Taylor treating her recently repaired heart with such recklessness? Do you believe she will experience heartbreak once more as a result of her liaison with Ridge? Reveal the 3 must-see events for the upcoming week. Fans can anticipate that Lee Finnegan will press Jack Finnegan for the truth. Liam Spencer approaches Bill Spencer while Luna Nozawa spies. Additionally, Daphne Rose manipulates Carter Walton. Steffi Forrester Finnegan receives news from Hope Logan in the meanwhile. Disclose that Jack is the focus of one must-see moment. Jack visits the hospital's doctor's office at the same time as Lee faced Penelope Poppy Nozawa. Lee asked Poppy for the truth, but she remained silent. Lee probably gives Jack a call and tells him to come to her office. The week's preview clip features Jack and Poppy standing in front of Lee's desk. Poppy comes to Jack when Lee is unable to persuade her to tell the truth. Jack informs Lee, though, that she is not making sense. Lee is probably even more enraged by that. It's unclear if Lee will come clean or if Jack will finally acknowledge it. Jack is not necessarily Luna's father just because Tom Star isn't. Naturally, a DNA test involving Luna and Jack would resolve this matter quite rapidly. According to this week's spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Daphne is involved in another must-see scene. Now that Steffi is back at work, Hope is keeping a careful eye on her adversary. But since Hope is acting exactly how Steffi anticipated, Daphne gets to spend more time alone with Carter. In reference to Carter, he murmurs to Daphne that she is amazing. Daphne snuggles up to Carter when they are alone in the office, getting near enough to toy with his suit jacket's lapel. Will Daphne's approach to Carter be interrupted by Hope? Is Carter going to fall for Daphne at all? Carter could be immune, but Daphne is reported to be irresistible. Additionally, as Luna listens on from the stairs, Liam approaches Bill. Bill and Luna's secret appears to be about to come to light. When people find out what Bill did, how will they all respond? Throughout the week, which plotline are you most excited to see? Liam learns about Hope's new life according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful. Liam Spencer works for his father's media company, but is unaware of significant events in Los Angeles, California. Because she thinks she's in love with Carter Walton, Hope Logan isn't thinking about getting back together with him. Another way to put it is that Carter thinks he loves Hope. Because both characters seem to be in love with one another, and are obviously recovering from painful situations, the word believe is used intentionally. Liam feels that it was wrong to divorce Hope because he has always loved her. Everyone watching this former couple's third divorce makes them question whether Liam, Hope, or both were mistaken to file for divorce the first 2 times. Hope's mother's split from Rich Forrester is still 5 divorces behind her. However, she is nearly halfway to Bridget's chaotic dystopia during the day after her 3rd divorce. It's possible that Hope and Liam were correct to separate on all 3 occasions. 1 or 2 people were correct while the 3rd wasn't. Or Hope and Liam may have broken stupidly every time. Each divorce had nothing to do with Steffi Forrester Finnegan. However, when she turned down 2 marriage offers from Thomas Forrester, Hope blames her for forcing him to leave Los Angeles, California. Therefore, Carter's soap opera baseball card only lists romances, and Hope's marital record may be better. It's strange that Carter, who is already in his middle years, would not only be unmarried but also have struggled to build a romantic relationship. He and Quinn Fuller were so electrifying, viewers remember that she left Los Angeles without saying goodbye. That was an odd way for Sofer to leave, and it was also an odd conclusion to a plot that appeared to have lasting potential. Carter was a convincing match for Katie Logan. However, that match didn't work out for reasons that are now linked to his eventual fall in love with Hope. She needed to be able to reach him, and she can. Hope and Carter's marriage makes sense from a number of story points. Making that happen as quickly as possible would also shock a lot of their critics, which would probably encourage this new couple even more. There's length to Liam now. In addition to being Hope's 3rd spouse, they have a lengthy history together. Above all, their daughter serves as the unbreakable link between them. The way that Beth Spencer responds to Carter being a significant figure in her mother's life will predict how she will react if he ends up becoming her stepfather.